Welcome student. I am Sarjita, Assistant Professor of Department of Information Technology from Haldia Institute of Technology. Today our topic is array. What is an array? Array is a structured data type and it is defined as a finite, ordered, homogeneous and it is stored in continuous memory location. What is the meaning? It means finite means it is not infinite, ordered means one after one, and homogeneous means same data type is there. So we stored same data type in a continuous memory location. Next, now we see how we declare an array. First of all, we write an data type, then variable name, then size. How is it? First, int is a data type, then variable name, here the variable name is ARR, and then the size here it is 5. Next, another example, here data type is float, then the variable name is marks and the size is 5. So the array stored in a memory that look like this. Here ARR is the array name and 5 is the size of the array, an integer variable stored in this array. Okay, and here this every position is numbered like this and we called this value is index. Okay, so 0 is the first index, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. It is up to the 4 because the size is 5. So counting starts from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Okay. Then how we initialize an array? So we initialize an array either compile time or at runtime. Okay. So declaration, first we declared an array and then we initialize this array. Here you look the declaration and initialization all together. Here integer is the data type, marks is the variable name means array name, and 5 is the size. And the initializing value, which value we put into the array position. Each position means this is our array, that is ARR. Previously we declared this array and the position value was means index was 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 4 because the array size was 5. And the value, now we initialize this value. So 19 is the first position, that is at the index 0. Then 10 is at the position 10. 8 is at the position 2. 17 at the position 3 and 9 is at the position 4. Okay, like this we also initialize this array without any size. Okay, without any size means here at the third bracket we do not give any size, but we initialize all the 5 value or 6 value or 7 value. So the array marks is created with these values. Means if we put 4 values here, so marks contain 4 values. If we put here 5 value, then marks contain 5 value. Here I mistake one thing, that is the array Here marks is the array, not ARR. Previously we declared the ARR array. Here we initialize the value from this example. Okay. Next, how we declare the compile time initialization. What is the syntax for this? We previously see that data type is first, then array name, and after that size is there. Then we put all the list of values which we initialize at the time. We put all the values here, like integer marks, and we put all the 4 values because the size is 4. Float area and the size is 5. That's why 5 value are there. But if we put less than the size, that means here the size is 5, but we put less than the size. So this is also applicable for the array. But if the size is 4 and if we want to put much than that, means size is 4 but we initialize maximum, means 5 value, yes 6 value, that is not possible. That is give you the compile time error. Okay. So remind this, if you consider size as a 5 for the size, then you have to put less than or same as the size, not greater than that. Okay. And this is the runtime initialization. How we initialize array at the runtime. Okay. For runtime, we use a scanf function. Okay. We previously know the printf and scanf function. Printf, which is used for printing some statement, and scanf function is used for store some data into the memory location. Okay. So first, here we input some data for the array. How we do this? Here the size is 4. Okay. Size is 4 means array size is 4. So our countdown start from 0 to less than 4 because the size is 4 and we start the array initialization from 0. So 0 to 3 is the counting. Okay. So this loop, here we use loop for the runtime initialization. Okay. So here we use the for loop. For loop start from 0 and it goes up to less than 4. Okay. And here we print a statement that is enter the number %d and x plus 1. What is this means? Means if we enter some value that is 4. So x value here x plus 1 means here we see at the screen that the first position, for the first position we enter the value, but into the memory the value is put into the 0th position of the array. Okay. So what we give into the after this statement, what we give the input is scanned and the num x means num is the array name and x is the position that is 0 and 0th position we put the value somehow that is 4. Okay. Then another time loop is considered, means another time loop is done and then x is plus plus and for the position 1 we put another value that is let's 5 and this is put into this position. Okay. And next another time loop is done and the value put 6 and after that up to 3 this loop is goes on and the last value is 7. Like this loop is working. Okay. After that, reading out the data from array, we initialize all the value into the array. After that, how we read these array elements? So here the loop and here also this loop is considered, that is x equals to 0, x less than 4 and x plus plus, and here we consider a print statement for the each position value. Okay, so that is num percentage d equals to percentage d, and here x plus 1 and num x is written. What is this? X plus 1 is put here and num x is put here. Okay, num x means the 0th position value means 4 is put here, and num of percentage d means x plus 1, means when we see this output into the screen, the value is written like at 1th position, that is 4, 2nd position, that is 5, 3rd position, that is 6, like this. Okay, and how we access the element from the array which is initialized at the compile time. Okay, compile time initialization look like this now. Okay, so how we access that element? Always remember, array initialization is starting from 0 and here it goes up to 4. Okay, so first this is the float. Float means data type of this array, and marks is the array name, and 5 is the size of the array, and the elements are these. Okay, so if you want to access the element from the 3rd position, 3rd position means here this is index 4. Okay, index 4, because the index is starting from 0. So 3rd position, sorry, 3rd position means it is index 2. Okay, so you have to write marks, float marks, index 2 and 70 is access. Okay, one thing is here, if you consider an array that is marks and it is a float type variable, so each position for the float array, each position is take 4 byte. Okay, 4 byte for each position. So the address for this position, if we consider 2000, then after that the next position is 2004 and next is 2008, because each position take 4 byte. Okay, so now we discuss one simple example for the array. Okay, here we discuss the average marks calculation. First, we consider two integer type variable. One is average and one is sum, and another one variable, that is I, which is used for the for loop. Okay, and the array is this, that is marks is the array and the size of the array is 30. Here we declare an array, that is array is marks, and the type of this array is integer and the size is 30. Okay, now we want to store some data for this array, so the size is 30, so array start from 0, array indexing start from 0, that's why 0 to 29, the loop is executing. Okay, so the loop is starting from 0 and the loop is continuing from the 29, and we print first statement, that is enter the marks. Okay, and we put some value there, and the marks array contain the first element, that is 4, and that is put into the index position 0. Then loop is another time executing, and next value either 10 is put into the first position. Like this, 29th, 30 times the loop is executing and total array is completed. Then we print the value and we calculate the average marks also. Here we calculate the marks I, that is first position value, with the sum value. Sum means sum, firstly sum initialize with 0. So here 0 is added with the first position value and calculated value is put into the sum again. And after that, here in this loop only one single line is there, that is this line. Okay. After that, the average is calculated. Means total loop is executing for 30 times, and after that the total sum is calculated, and the total sum is divided by 30 because we want average marks for the 30 marks. So this is calculated mark, that is average, and average is printed here. Okay. This is the simple array program using for the average marks. And now we here discuss the advantages and some disadvantages of array. First of all, array use, if we use array in our code, then our code is optimized. Next, traversal is very minimal because we use loop. Here we use loop, for that the traversal of the array is very minimal, and for sorting, many more sorting we use the array, because sorting the all the element, if we use array, it use minimal line of code, and we use array because some random access for the each element. And one specific disadvantages, that is fixed size. Array is a fixed size data type. If we consider some dynamic size, that is not possible here, and that is possible in the linked list, which we discuss after some lesson. So these are the advantages and some disadvantages here. So thank you.